The Defense Department asked us to look at how can we impose costs on Russia. Specifically, what can we do to force Russia to invest more in different areas than it would cost the United States?
We looked at Russia's vulnerabilities and anxieties. Vulnerabilities principle is its heavy dependence on oil and gas exports. This is a significant portion of its GDP, significant portion of its government income. Anxieties, the regime is concerned about its own stability, survivability. This may be an exaggerated concern, but it's definitely a concern. They remember the collapse of the Soviet Union. They remember the color revolutions in Ukraine and Serbia and Georgia, and they fear that the same might occur in Russia.
We looked at a range of measures across a variety of different policy areas. We looked at geopolitical measures, ideological measures, military investments, economic investments, and the like. In general, the most promising measures were in the economic domain, primarily two: expanding U.S. energy production and intensifying the sanctions regime.
Expanding energy production would increase global supply, decrease prices, and therefore decrease revenue coming to Russia for its budget and for its overall economy. There are a number of further things we can do with sanctions. One is to broaden them. So sanctions right now mostly apply to oil, to some financial institutions, to people, and to defense and intelligence industries. We could broaden the sectors that are covered by sanctions. The other area is deepening them. For example, in energy, they mostly apply to deep water, to shale, and to Arctic, but we can extend those further throughout the Russian energy industry. So there are things we can do. These will have costs as well on U.S. companies and European companies if we do them.